Since the future battlefield, the SHIELD AI swarm system was successfully deployed by the Singapore Air Force. The test was completed, and in this C5 level test, what truly shines is this aircraft, specially designed for beauty shown in the picture. The Predator drone, built by the Chinese Air Force, is a revolutionary aircraft. The traditional method uses a unique coaxial twin propeller cylinder. The shape design not only allows for efficient takeoff like a helicopter, but also provides waterproof and dustproof protection. It also possesses terrifying flexibility, and what's even more amazing is, whether it's the top or bottom of the device, the modules can be switched like building blocks, demonstrating all-weather combat capability during critical missions. Do you think that all-weather AI drone swarms will completely change the future of warfare? Woolen cloth. How important are drones in actual combat? Every battlefield in the Russia-Ukraine conflict has. It has been verified with blood. All countries are secretly competing. Therefore, many people. I'm curious about a question. How far have our country's drone swarms evolved? How powerful is he at that stage? The answer lies in what CCTV recently revealed. In a training exercise footage, a ground-based vehicle-mounted fengqun 2 saturation missile was deployed. One every 3 seconds. Launch a drone that can be controlled by one person to hunt down hundreds of drones autonomously. Just how powerful is this unpredictable situation? Let's look at a set of chilling shots first, and you'll understand why this is so amazing. It's not the kind of small, playful toys we used to have. 3 almost identical targets were parked in the training strike zone. The simulation is of the enemy's command center. The Typhoon Group No. 2 Marine Corps vehicle quietly, silently opened the top launch cover. Just this movement. Make me separate. Even looking at the screen, you could feel a murderous aura. The drone swarm started instantly upon receiving the command. The ejection frequency is astonishingly high. 1 every 3 seconds. Did you hear that right? It's 1 plane every 3 minutes. Utilizing this extremely short time, with a time difference of nearly 100, fixed-wing drones can not only automatically avoid airflow interference in the air, guarantee no rear-end collisions. Moreover, it relied on powerful cluster control immediately after takeoff. The algorithm quickly formed a precise and dense attack code. The team's next hunting moment was truly a dimensional reduction attack. Traditional air defense interception emphasizes one-on-one or one-to-many always has fire channels and reaction time. The limits of space are just how unreasonable our domestic wind-type group attack strategy is. After locking onto the target, the system automatically completes the task assignment. Do it right. Every 3 seconds, a drone takes turns swooping upwards to launch a continuous, high-frequency, deadly attack. The previous plane had just landed a hit. The sparks hadn't even died down yet, and the next one had already taken its place and crashed down. This achieves the goal of multi-saturation of individual targets, suppression, and pulse. Under this relentless barrage of fire, the enemy had no chance to catch their breath. He was so angry that he raised his head. You think you don't even have a chance to find an air raid shelter? This would require a large group of top-notch pilots. Busy staring at the screen and praising the controls narrows one's perspective. The most incredible and awe-inspiring aspect of this domestically produced wind turbine system is its extreme intelligence. Such a massive air operation only requires one technician. A CCTV reporter demonstrated the ease with which 96 drones could be controlled. For example, it's like a person using one. Routes are invisible. The line not only tied. Nearly 100 steel kites can even be directed to snatch the enemy's head in the gale. This inevitably brings to mind his cleverness. These drones are no longer isolated entities that will crash into walls if left unattended. The cluster control algorithm they carried. The law infused each aircraft with AI intelligence. The soul exists in many unimaginable situations. These robotic bees don't discriminate based on task or team composition. You can choose to. He set up reconnaissance drones to investigate. If you try to suppress them electronically first, they will immediately become an overwhelming form of interference. The all-out attack by aircraft has begun. Immediately switch to attack drones with a single click to clear the field, even under strong electromagnetic interference, or in some unmanned areas. Even in the harsh conditions of a plane being shot down and losing contact, the remaining planes will stand firm. The queue can be adjusted autonomously by realigning adjacent partners. New group. Network implementation. After a bee colony loses a wing, it quickly heals itself and resolutely completes the task to the end. True non-centralized self-sufficiency and the ability to resist interference are the real key. Battlefield Ghost. Look, this may be possible. A friend asked about the current dense array of dozens of drones flying over from the horizon. Are anti-aircraft missiles and anti-aircraft guns just for show? Brother, this brings us to the classics. The economic game is a cost-crushing victory. The currently exposed risk groups include large quantities of extremely low-cost 10-kilogram class small unmanned aerial vehicles. Think about it, human-machine interaction. Faced with this, some use tens of thousands or even thousands of yuan. The loitering munitions that were saved up for this purpose could be used by an enemy with a multi-million-dollar air defense system. Using missiles to intercept single targets is exactly what I want. The consumer trap, which has proven effective time and again in the Afghan-Russian conflict, has been. We directly pulled it to the maximum level and entered true battle. Would you stop me if I offered you $1 million missile in exchange for a small plane worth a few $1,000s? If you're not lazy, you'll get bombed. If you're lazy, the country will be. Highest. The fact that the treasury was first drained of its resources is itself a significant factor. The saturation tactic of quality is effective against those who rely on. For an adversary relying on expensive, high-tech weaponry, it's simply nightmare. Moreover, we not only have the ground-based vehicle-mounted Wind Swarm 2 for explosive power output, but we've also deployed a powerful weapon from the sky. In recent years, we have another trump card in our hands, the first super-large vehicle engine, etc., that has successfully completed its maiden flight. Type Swarm aerial warship Jiutian UAV. This behemoth has a wingspan of 25 meters and a maximum takeoff weight of 16 tons. Its payload alone can, with 6 tons. He had something hidden in his stomach. An extremely terrifying heterogeneous hive mission pod flew into the war zone. The moment the cabin door opened, it was like a shower of flowers falling from the sky. Hundreds of loitering munitions or small drones were launched outwards in a flurry. A massive swarm attack was launched, combining surface ships and land forces. Imagine a potential future amphibious island seizing or deep-sea confrontation. The Mothership in the sky released a swarm of drones, blocking the view, harvesting radar. Unmanned speedboats launch close-range attacks on the sea. This three-dimensional unmanned strike chain is powerful enough to shatter any traditional. The aircraft carrier defense system can launch a surprise attack every 3 seconds without bloodshed, able to subdue the enemy's army. China uses hard verification. This force proves the superiority of future intelligent unmanned warfare. The competition is no longer about who has the most expensive missiles and the biggest planes, but about who. The smarter the better. The more united and ferocious the steel windswarm, etc. This set can be self-sufficient. I have judged. Make your own decisions, reorganize your own equipment, and hunt for yourself. When it is ready to be officially deployed, it will shift the balance of power on the future battlefield. The days when all invading enemies hesitate to advance, the steel wind chime piercing the sky. That is our strongest security guarantee.